Hey guys, I actually got to work somewhat on time today. That's amazing. I was just showing you guys, I got these pencils and they're gonna go inside my secret student jar that I have, which is just like an old mason jar thing. One of the teachers gave it to me, had a bunch of candy in it, and now I just use it for my pencil holder, so. But they're cute. They say things like, yes you can, great job, shine bright like a diamond, love to learn, dream big. Those are good. And these ones here I actually really like. I don't know if the kids are gonna like them. It says, we heart to learn. We respect each other. That one's cute. We love to learn, try our best, and shine bright like a diamond. Yes, you can. So they're kind of similar to the other ones. But I like them because they're like really plain looking. There's like white with this writing on them. I don't know. There's just something about them I really like. So I'm not sure if the kids are gonna like them, but. So I got some new pencils to add to my secret student stash. I bought these dry erase markers because the Expo ones that I had a whole bunch of them. And they are, I'm not really sure. I know some of them have run out and I've thrown them away, but I don't remember throwing away that many. So I'm not really sure if I'm actually throwing them away or if I have sticky fingers somewhere. So anyway, and then look at this flippin' pile of lamination I still have to cut out. So I have a whole bunch. And I ran out. I have one laminating pouch left. So I'm going to have to buy some more. But I always buy it when it's on sale, so I'm hoping that they're going to have a good sale going on again. I heard that Sam's Club has some, they have like 200 for like 20 bucks. So I might have to hit that up instead. Which is the same deal, like I get 100 for $10, but I buy the Scotch brand because I really like the Scotch brand. I've bought the cheap ones from Amazon, and I did not like those. A lot of people like them. I don't. They peeled off so easily off of the stuff you laminate. They like just peel apart. I mean, the Scotch ones do it too over time, but they're not as bad. They seem to hold up a little bit better. I do like our Skull one way better. They actually, it adheres really well, and I can cut out like right along the edge, and they don't really ever peel apart. But I think it's because these ones are a little bit thicker. These are 3 mil, and so I'm sure that that's probably why they break apart, or they come apart. But anyways, these are part of that Centers bundle that I was talking about before, but that had the fact families that I showed you a couple weeks ago. And it's from First Grade Kate. So it's a Centers bundle. It's pretty pricey, but we get money from the state. We get $100, and so that's what we used. I think that's what we used. And that was like 2 or 3 years ago. So I'm not sure what the price is now. I think it might have been on sale too when I bought it. But my secret Valentine stuff is gonna be going out today. So I'm gonna find a couple more things just to kind of throw inside of it. It's gonna be like fun, little funny stuff, and then it's gonna be off because it has to leave today because I'm not even sure it's gonna make it in time with the rate it's going. So because it's already the 5th, and I didn't realize that when I was like planning out stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's already the 5th. Like I hope that's 9 days it has to get there. But I'm going to get a bunch of work done. I need to clean off this desk. You can't really tell right now, but it's a mess. So, and I also need to get these finished. Oh, I gotta do my newsletter. So I gotta do that too. So it's like 7:10, so I need to get to it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys. So I'm on my way home, but I had to stop by, on my way home, I had to stop by the post office because I gotta drop off an Etsy order. And I had to drop off my secret Valentine's Day person stuff at the post office. So, but I'm not going inside because I've already paid. Like on Etsy, they already paid, like we paid for shipping already. But the other one I paid through it to
my PayPal because I use my PayPal because all my stuff from my Teachers Pay Teachers goes through there. So I just use that money to pay for all the stuff for my channel. So it just makes things a lot easier. But I did get my secret persons. Whoever sent it, I don't know who it was yet because there's no marking. All it has is my name on the box. So I have no idea. But it came in a big red box. I got my secret Valentine's Day present today, so I'm super excited about that. I don't know when to film my video because I feel like super awkward opening the present now because it's not Valentine's Day, but I know I gotta film the video and get it upload and get it what's the word I'm looking for, get it edited and everything. So I'll probably end up doing it sometime this week, and so I can get it uploaded and I'll set it to private and then or schedule it for whatever day we're supposed to be putting our videos out, so because I don't really know. And then I got signed up for my third evaluation now, or observation, not evaluation, my third observation. So it's on February 28th. I'm doing writing because we have to do like pretty much one of each subject. So I'm trying to figure out, I think since it's at the end of the month, that'll be right about the time we're finishing up our solar system unit. I'm thinking I'm going to do something like write about your favorite planet. But I also thought about doing something with group work. So maybe the kids have I say a lot, sorry, where the students have to get together in groups. So maybe do like a group, like a project about their planet. And so they have to write about it. So that's one of my ideas. I have class tonight and I really don't want to do it. But it's super easy, so all I'm going to be doing is sitting there listening to this lady talk. She's not the most engaging speaker, so. I wish they would call from my car. I'm so ready for my car back. But yeah, so I have my class tonight, which is good because, even though she's kind of boring and she's not very engaging, okay, I could have made that. Talks a lot, and we're not we're just sitting there listening to her talk. So it gives me plenty of time to plan and get stuff done. So I brought home all my laminations, so I'm going to cut that out while I'm in class. And then I'm going to try to figure out how exactly I'm going to be doing my whole solar system unit. Because I have it kind of planned, like today we did our schema map. And then tomorrow I think we're going to try to watch a video. And then they're going to start setting up their book. And then we'll probably do the first page out of the bundle, the thing. So, but anyway, I'm going to focus on driving. I'm getting ready to drop off the package right now. I'm just waiting on the car in front of me. So I will talk to you guys later. So see ya. Good morning. Sorry, I left my tripod at home, so I had to do a makeshift one, which is a cork pushpin holder and a deck of cards. So I lost my tripod, so I don't know where it's at. I set it down, so I have two actually, which is a funny thing. So I'm sorry at the top of my head's kind of cut off, but there's nothing to see there anyway. So I've been listening to the new Justin Timberlake album, Man of the Woods, and it's very interesting. It's different, so it's kind of weird. But because they have it free on Amazon Prime. So anyway, I realized that because I lost footage last week, I guess it was last week, on the last video, there was some stuff that was never explained, and I didn't realize it when I did the recap because I forgot that I had talked about it. I need to catch you guys up because it doesn't make any sense otherwise. So, if you watched the last video, you knew that Rudy was doing stuff for the Leadership New Mexico. Rudy is not part of Leadership New Mexico. The university he works at was doing volunteer work for it. And so they were doing, they're the volunteer drivers. So they drove the people around, and that's what he was doing. So he was not part of the Leadership New Mexico. The dinner that was for it was not for Rudy. It was he was not part, like I said, he's not part of it. Just Rudy and his spouse got to have dinner because he was doing the volunteer work, and that's basically how they paid him. So, so I just want to clarify that he is not part of Leadership New Mexico. So he got nothing special out of it. He was just doing his job at the university, and that was what part of his job entailed. Next thing, in my description of my video, I listed two podcasts.
I've been really getting into podcasts lately. And so it made no sense that those podcasts were in there because you didn't know anything about those. So those were 2 podcasts that I had started listening to. And now I started listening to another one now, and I'll try to add that into this one. So I did the description and then realized afterwards that, I don't have the footage to that, so that makes no sense either. I've been getting really into podcasts lately, and so it's kind of nice because I can just play it on the house speaker, and I can just clean the house or do what I like, not clean that, but yeah, and I cook dinner and stuff, I can have the podcast going. I do it also in vlogs. I'll watch vlogs while I'm doing it too. There's 2 podcasts, and one of them, which was it's by Tim Schmoyer, that's his name. He does one that was really good about YouTube retention, like your audience retention. And so I posted that one down in the description of the last video. And then there's another one of a first grade teacher that I started listening to. And her name it's Teacher's Lounge with Mrs. G. And so I listed hers down below too. But I'll list them again in this video just because it made no sense in the last video that they were even in the description since I technically talk about them. But I did talk about them, so. But yeah, so I just wanted to clarify a few things because it made no sense otherwise. Like, there was a lot of stuff that was not wrapped up like it's supposed to be. So I am getting ready well, for one thing, my students are supposed to be doing, I have 2 students who are ELL students that are supposed to be doing a program called Imagine Learning. And I've had tons of computer issues with my classroom computers. And so they updated, but then the district freezes the computers so the students cannot add stuff and take stuff off and delete it. Because every time they restart, it restarts it like basically goes fresh again. When they were updated, they were frozen when they updated, and then they continually did that every single day. And it took me like 2 weeks to finally get around to actually getting a work order in to get them fixed. I finally got them fixed, so our tech guy was able to fix them and he unfroze them so they updated, and then he did all that stuff. When it happened, it deleted some of my programs that are on the computers. Because I am TESOL certified, the district has me doing some, like, they don't do pullouts really for my kids anymore just because I'm TESOL certified, so I can do the strategies and stuff in the classroom. Well, they did put the programs on my computer so the kids can work on it, which I've been trying to get them on, but the icon's completely gone and there's no access for them to get on. Like, you need the program to actually do it. So I don't think you can go to the website. We tried, like, me and the ELL teacher tried to get onto the website and it didn't work. So hopefully I can email our tech guy, because he did write me and said, told me what to do. There it is right there. He told me what to do. And so what I did was I did what he told me to. He's like, just restart it. It should work out. So I did. So anyway, so I have to email now to get those computers added. So I'll do that really quick. I did get all my stuff cut out last night. This one here is like it's a base 10 and number match. So like those numbers on some of the cards and those base 10 pieces, and the kids have to flip them all over and they match them up. This one here is cool. They have a 100 chart, which I need to get them printed and laminated, but I forgot to take them home. So, but I thought about, I don't know, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I can just make copies of these. This is so stupid. I don't know why I didn't think of this. And I have those clear sheet protector things that that you can get at like Dollar Tree or Target, had them at the beginning of the school year. And I can slide them inside there and they can dry erase on them. Anyway, so it has clues. So they get clues that they get read to you, like it's between 70 and 90. There's a 6 in the ones place. It's equal to 43 plus 43, which would be kind of hard. So I might be able to change that one a little bit, but so they know that, and I can say something like there's a 10 in the ones place or something. I don't know. So anyways, so it has a bunch of clues. I can adjust them, and I can do the higher ones for my high kids. And then this one here, these blue ones are very similar to the other ones. And so the students get numbers, and whatever's underlined, they have to match up to whatever the value is. So it's like a match game, I think, on that one too. I have to read the directions again, I forgot. But these are all part of that centers bundle. There's a time match to the half hour, and there's a time match to the hour. So I have 2 time match games. And then this one here is for my higher kids, so it has hundreds in the place value match game. This one here is a graphing game where they use a spinner, and then they spin, and whatever that lands in the 10th place or the 1's place, they have to mark it on, I don't know what I do with it. They have to mark it on something. Then this game here, they can play, they spin, and they move around, and they have to tell what time it is as they move around the board. So those are a bunch of the games that I got. And I'm trying to hurry now because I just realized it's 7:25 and I have done nothing for today. So I need to get to that. So long story short, and today is our district walkthrough, and so I need to make sure I have all my stuff ready to go. So anyway, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I am home now. The campus visit was pretty good today. They came into my room, but they were only there for, because there are people from the district, so he came in, but I didn't have any kids at the time because they were in PE. So he came in and he said hi to me because I already knew him. So he said hi and we talked for a few minutes, and then he was like, I gotta go to my next one. And then they never came back. So I don't know what they were expecting to find at that point, but from what I heard, we did really well, so, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure they'll tell us more, but, not a lot happened today. The kids worked in centers. We started their solar system unit. So today they put together the accordion style book thing. They put the cover on the book, and that's as far as we got, because I had to explain to them how to close up the book, so that took some time. And they also watched a video on the solar system that was from Free School. And it's on YouTube, and I found it last year, and because we did solar system last year too. So we did it last year, and it's pretty interesting. The kids found it interesting. They were pretty engaged in it all. So tomorrow we'll work on the actual close read. So they'll read their stuff about the solar system and then write down the facts of the day. And I think I have another video too about the solar system that's part of it. If you're interested and you're doing solar system, I believe if you check out my playlists, there should be the solar system playlist that is public. So you should be able to watch those. If it's not, I'm going to go make sure it's public now. But yeah, it has I have all the planets and everything listed on there. I have videos that I tried last year. And if I find any new ones, I'll add it to it this year. And then we worked on some long vowel, some digraph OA, OW stuff. So they did a sorting activity. They practiced their spelling words. Then in math today, we did building 2-digit to 3-digit numbers with base 10 blocks. And then they had to write the numbers. It depended on the group. Some groups were lower, some groups were higher, depending on what numbers they were working on. But they all did really well. So 2 new classroom management tips for you. Number 1, do a secret word. So I do a secret word. Right now it's avocado. I will give directions, and when I get close to the end of the directions, or if I'm in a repeat of the directions, so if I'm getting directions on their math worksheet, okay, what you guys are gonna do, you're gonna cut this out, you're gonna glue these things, you're gonna do this part, blah 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 blah. All right, so remember, you're gonna cut, then you're gonna glue, avocado, and then I just keep going, and then if they get the secret word and the first ones raise their hand, they get a super improver. And it's really been helping with keeping the kids listening a little bit more. Now, there are kids that get mad at me when they don't get it. It's that happens. I ignore it and I just move on. So I don't, when they're going, I was the first one with my hand raised, I just ignore it. It has helped a lot. And I'll do avocado for a little bit, then I might switch to another word. But I found it on Pinterest, and it was really interesting little thing. So, secret word is a good one, and give it toward the end of your directions, not in the middle, because otherwise you'll lose them. You never know. You never know when you're going to say it. I mostly do it when I do directions. Occasionally I'll throw it in just randomly throughout the thing. If I'm just standing around and we're doing something, maybe we're doing calendar, I might just throw in avocado, just as a random thing, just to see who's paying attention. My second tip is for centers. If you're having trouble with math centers or daily five or whatever, your reading centers or whatever. Mine is math centers. I have a lot of issues with math centers. So what I found on Pinterest, I think it was under the same pin too, to get one of the sand timers from Dollar Tree. Sand timers usually run about 2 minutes. So I will watch during the rest of the day, during Daily 5, I'm telling the kids, I'm watching to see who's going to be my quiet ruler, okay? Because I call them a quiet ruler because they are the king or queen of people that are quiet. And then they get to pick somebody to take over their throne. I know it sounds really weird. So I have my director's chair that I don't use all the time, but I use sometimes when I sit in it. Obviously I use it when I sit in it. I use it when I'm reading a book or something, but I don't use it all the time. I rather just stand. But I do have a chair. That's my teacher chair. So they get to use that chair. That's their throne. And then they sit there for 2 minutes and they're watching the class. And they're looking for somebody that is working the whole time and they're quiet. If the student finds somebody that's doing that after the timer runs out,
They get up, they walk over, they tap the person on the shoulder, they give them the timer, they go off and do their job, and that new person, the new ruler, comes up and is the king or queen of the Quiet Kingdom. So we've been doing that since the second day. It is weird, like I've had to change some of the rules a little bit, like they're not allowed to take anybody out of my group. So if I'm in a group with somebody, they cannot come over and tap on their shoulder and pick them. The other one, if you have issues with students who will pick their friends all the time, they cannot pick, this is the rule that I get with my classroom, they are not allowed to pick somebody that's just gone. Because if they've gone before, they can go again. So that way they're not giving up, like I've already gone now, I'm gonna play around and mess around. They can get picked again, they just can't get picked within the last person or two. I usually try to pick somebody else. Don't pick a friend, pick somebody else around the room. And it's really been working. There's a couple of kids that once in a while will pick a friend, and I just let it go. I'm not gonna be, nope, can't do it. I don't do that stuff. I'm just like, whatever. Because it's 2 minutes. And then that student might feel like, oh, cool, I got it. And then they pick somebody. So, and it really has helped. So that is my 2 classroom management tips for you guys today. I am going to get to editing. It's almost 4 o'clock. I need to edit, and I need to do some stuff for a meeting I have tomorrow afternoon, sorry. And that's about it. So I will see you guys next time. Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 7th. I am trying to get some paperwork done. I have what we call a SAT. I don't know if you, I don't know how it all works for other places. I know when I worked in Kansas, they had SATs too. So it's our student assistance team. So like what we do is we all, teacher, parent, our SAT chair, and all these people sit together and we try to work on stuff for the student that is in the SAT. So I have one today. I have 2 today actually. So I need to get some paperwork done on it. On one of them, the other one's gonna be a pretty easy one, but the other one's a new one, so I need to make sure I write down all my interventions I've been doing with the student, and I'm gonna print off their test, so that way I have their iStation test scores up and showing so they can see how they're doing. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm not gonna vlog a lot just because I have duty today too, so I need to get out there and do my duty. Man, one of my parents started following me on Instagram. My Instagram's open, like I don't really post anything too horrible on there, but so this student comes in, okay? So he's like, my mom has all these pictures of you on her phone. And I'm like, okay. So then they said, and then there's one of you holding all this money. Well, he didn't say it like that. I don't know why I said that. That's not how he said it. He's like, but this is one with you holding all this money by your face. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that one. So I had to explain to him. I was like, was that on Instagram? Because I knew that she started following me on Instagram. So I'm like, was that on Instagram? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I was like, yeah, that's because I went to the ATM and got money out and they gave me all these ones instead of giving me a 20. So I explained that thing. If you haven't looked, you should go check out my Instagram if you haven't. I try to post on there pretty often, but sometimes I just get behind on. Like, I have a lot going on, you know? I have Instagram, I have Twitter, I have all that stuff. And so like my Instagram, I will post things. I don't say I'm a vlogger or a teacher tuber on Instagram just because I do have a lot of parents that follow me and a lot of school personnel, and I don't know, I'm just not, they don't need to see that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't post it. So my Instagram is kind of separate, but really it's connected, but then people don't realize it. Like I actually have my channel listed in my profile and nobody ever pays attention to it. So, so sometimes when I post pictures, it'll be like from things that I'm doing on the vlog, but most of the time it's just me being me. But I'm gonna get ready. I was listening to a podcast, and that I did not know Spotify had podcasts. So I started listening to some on Spotify, and because they have different ones than they had on the Apple iTunes podcast one. So, or at least ones that I hadn't seen before. I'm gonna finish listening to that. It should give me enough time
up to the time that when I go out for duty. We'll talk to you guys later. So sorry if that was kind of disjointed and I just kind of ended. I'm sorry. Bye.
Audio device connected.
Hey guys, so I am home and I decided to film in a little different spot of the house today. So the dogs are like crazy right now, but they're probably gonna jump up here. I did have my meeting after school or both meetings. I had 2 meetings today. So they went pretty well. We started working on some more of our solar system unit, and it's funny because there was a time where I was talking to the kids about their solar system, and they were like we're like, oh, this is a solar, we kind of already introduced it with a video, but we talked about how the solar system is actually a part of the Milky Way galaxy. And then I kind of blew their minds with, our galaxy is this little tiny thing in the whole universe, and it's this huge thing and it was just like crazy. And they were like, whoa. And we were looking at pictures online and all this stuff, and they were just like amazed by it. So they wanted to keep working on it, but we ran out of time. So we'll see how that goes. But I am now home, as you can see, because we're in a totally different place, and I have my little doggy, Dory, and then Migo's over here, but you can't see him because he's not really a lap dog. He doesn't know how to sit. Like she can move and bend around, and she's I don't know, she's a little more flexible. When you pick him up, he's really stiff dog. So he doesn't move, look at this, he doesn't move his arms at all. So he's super stiff, and he's really heavy. And he's not a huge dog. So he's not really good to sit on your lap unless you're laying down on the couch or something, or sitting down on the couch. That's amigos. Say hi, amigos. So what I'm gonna get ready to do, I have my Valentine's, whatever we called it, the Secret Valentine or something, I don't know. They did a Secret Santa, so they decided to do it. We're doing it also for Secret Valentine. But this is the one that I received. I have no idea who it's from, but I'm gonna get ready to film a video on my Secret Valentine. So I have my Secret Valentine, the Valentine Exchange, very similar to when a bunch of the teacher tubers did the Secret Santa. I got mine in the mail. I actually got it. I got this on Monday, and I think I talked about it. The whole thing was all done up by Diary of a Bad Black Teacher. It was by Ruth. I'm gonna get ready to film a video on me opening it. So if you're interested in seeing it, by the time that this video is out, my video will not be out. I have no idea when we're actually, gosh, my arm is itching really bad. I have no idea when we're actually releasing the videos. So, but I want to get it filmed and then edited to get it online, so that way I'm not super far behind on getting it going. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to do that. So stay tuned, because soon, within the next week, will be the teacher Valentine Exchange. Okay, so stay tuned for that. All right, and I'll talk to you guys later. So, and that was actually it. So that's the end of my video. So if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the little bell button that's down below. Follow me on all of the social media that's posted down below. And don't forget to be yourself. See you guys next time.